Yes.
Wow.
We are ready to rumble, Donkey.
Fuck you so much because... Okay.
I just, you told me to.
Welcome to the Built by Us podcast.
Whoa, that's different. You normally just say BBU.
Welcome to the BBU Podcast, which is built by us. You can't see my thingy.
You have to start again. That was a terrible intro.
No, it wasn't. Fuck you. Okay, I'll start again. Fuck you.
Come on, take a breath. You can do this.
You should do it in Danish.
He's done that before now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit. No. Welcome to the BBU Podcast. And as always on the show, we have Alex, Mr. Fluffy Bunny in the middle. We have Billy something face to the left and me to the right. I hope that's correct. Right? That's how they view us. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
I decided that it is. Cool. We tried a new format this time, so now we all have webcams.
Yes.
And we did, and Billy made this presentation thing, and we did stuff to it. That should go away. Need to fix that. Yeah, so let's see. Woo!
Yes,
News
form
and
of the presentation.
Yep.
Fun.
So news and opinions. Destiny 2 is going free to play. What is your opinions on this news?
It should do.
News.
I mean, it's very well polished and stuff like that, but games like Warframe exist and have really big cult followings and are free to play.
Yep.
Exactly.
I never got the boss.
So-
I never got the boss for either Destiny or Destiny 2. I got both. No, I don't got Destiny 1 because that was a console only.
Yeah.
But
I played some Destiny 2 and for my own
I don't like it.
preferences I didn't like it, but I can see the appeal definitely.
Oh yeah. I'm just like never did really get it.
But I think go to a free to play model is a must for games that are just about grind.
Yeah, definitely.
And they can still charge for DLC.
You're getting the first expansion pack for free.
The first year, you
So
get free.
second and third, you're not.
That's fine.
And Billy is
If you
also
have Google
getting
Stadia, you're getting.
Yeah, so Billy is getting the second
Quality.
thing.
I'll get the second thing. But...
Yeah. Yeah. So like, I think it's fine. I think more games is going the free to play route, because then they will have a continuous stream of income instead of us just paying whatever and then having the game.
It's following the mobile games really,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it's bothersome to me.
Yep.
Because it's very hard to do a free to play game that isn't paid to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Destiny is very much co-op and not competitive, so they can get away with it.
yeah. I'll still be annoyed if, like, let's say we played a game together and I just didn't have the good guns because you guys paid for a gun and I didn't. Even though it weren't competitive and we just played together, I'll still be like, this is still annoying that I can't be as good as you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because
No matter what I do.
you didn't have a credit
Like,
card.
I can play 400 hours and you're still way better than me because your gun does 200 damage and mine does 50.
Yeah.
So I still think it could be an issue, but not as big of an issue as it were if it were a competitive game. I agree with that. Yeah. Okay, so Ubisoft is reportedly gonna roll.
Do you want to say it?
No.
Ubisoft reported set to announce Rainbow Six Quarantine at E3. That is a co-op, I believe, Rainbow Six game.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, yeah. And it's supposed to be a literal co-op version of Siege, I believe.
That could be cool.
Well, why is it not part of Siege?
So it'll be character-based, because they won't make as much money if it's part of Siege.
Yeah.
And Siege
But
is a cool game.
They will no doubt be using the same
Characters from
because
Siege.
they already exist, so why would they not?
And they're popular.
Yeah, they are. And
Yeah.
people will already have links to those characters.
Yep.
You better bet your ass little CMBR3X data on our server will be like, oh shit, I can play Thatcher in that game? He's my daddy, right?
Yeah.
We've all played fucking Siege with him. We know where the boy's going.
Yeah. And I get it. I think it's cool to do that. To like breach out of the game to like make other games with the same character.
Yeah. Do you think? Right? Do you remember when they done the hazmat event in Siege?
Yeah.
That was the beta test.
Quite ironically, this is called Rainbow Six Quarantine.
Mm.
You think it's just going to be an expansion on that?
Yep.
Had a story.
That went that great.
It wasn't fun.
I thought it was good. I liked it.
It was good.
You
it was good.
Board games though.
Yeah.
And as an addition, it was good. But as a standalone, they would have had to have made a lot of change.
Yeah, but I think they like, what is that, a year ago?
More probably, yeah.
Like they could do a lot in a year.
It's what route did it go down? Is it going to go down the route of just a horde game like it was, or is it going to be more along the lines of the Division?
Yeah.
Where it's like open world, but you play character classes like you do in the Division, and you have individual missions and stuff. That could be good.
Yeah, are they going the like World War C route?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, here's a route to take, and here's also the characters, which there are characters in World War Z.
Yeah, there are classes.
Yeah, so like they could do the same kind of thing.
Which would you prefer?
I don't like the
Part
Division.
of Rainbow Six Siege and be optional, not a retail game.
I don't care if
it depended how much they've changed.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Yeah.
Depends what it is and how much they change.
Yeah.
But if I think it's just going to be quarantine with a bit more bells and whistles, then it should have been.
If they're gonna
If
charge,
Siege is still their premium shooter.
yeah. If they're gonna charge the premium,
You know what I
price,
genuinely want? Rainbow Six Vegas 3 in quarantine form.
Yes, I want that.
That to me is a game I would buy.
Yeah.
A Rainbow Six Vegas 3 that runs the same as Siege does.
Vegas 2 was the best Siege game.
Vegas 2 was awesome.
Oh, brilliant.
I would still play that now if it went as rough around the edges as
it is.
Feels.
Hey, it's just old.
But as Donkey and I have both admitted, we are snobs in that regard when it comes to games.
Yeah, like, and I don't think that's an issue to be that, because I can also eat crap food.
Yeah.
But I like when it's polished.
So I suppose as well, it's solely going to be PvE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no. So
that's not an issue for me.
Depends what it is.
If it's PvE, it sounds like Outbreak. It was called.
It's Horde.
It sounds it just sounds like that.
It's Horde mode. It's a premium Horde mode. It's just I don't see how much they can tack on to make it like a $30 game or $60 game.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but if it's like, let's say at 20,
Outbreak came out and could be just part of Siege.
Yeah.
They could also. They could do.
It
both.
might be a fucking Siege event.
They actually
haven't said otherwise.
They could do both.
Mm-hmm.
It could be hey, you can buy this game within Siege as well, but it could also be, or you don't need to own Siege. You can buy this. That would actually be better, in my opinion, because if I only cared about that and I didn't care about Siege, I could just buy that thing. But
there's a really cheap version of Siege though. I think it's like a couple of quid. It's not much.
I know.
But Siege isn't a lot.
It is not. I know it's not a lot, but still, I'm like, I don't care. I just want that thing. If I could save money, and if it's only $5 I save, it's still $5 I save.
Siege is £8.49 on sale. There you go.
Is that starter edition though?
Yeah, it's on sale right now. £8.49. It actually retails at $16.99. So
it's 50% off. It's not bad.
Yeah. That's right now though.
Yeah. So we will have to like see when E3 rolls around to see what is and all the other things at E3 that we are excited about. Dying Light.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein. All the single player.
Isn't it out before E3 or just after?
It's after.
Okay, I thought it was out this week.
It's after. It's after.
On YouTube playing Wolfenstein together when it comes out. Is that?
If Donkey wants to.
Do you...
I don't mind.
Wolfenstein, Donkey, hello?
Donkey wants to. I'll give you the option.
I'll put it on record. Yes, I want to.
Okay.
But I'm often hit by something called work.
Same here, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Same
really,
here.
I want to.
We'll sort something out.
Yeah, we will. Else I'll just have my lovely substitute, aka Alex. What are you doing?
Oh. Move my
We
camera.
look a lot fatter on this stream than we really are because I have stretched it out.
Good.
No, I was
We'll look at modern
I look about
contract.
fat.
Nah, you don't.
There'll be a way to crop the screen down though, and I'll be actually
Yeah.
fill it out instead. But
I can do something.
the learning experience, right?
Yeah.
We're improving.
Yeah. Okay. So
We're becoming professional.
yeah, we are we're going international next.
Yeah, we're professional.
Okay.
We're getting there.
So
Get there.
Have you done your intro yet?
This is the part of the stream he goes, oh, by the way, it's not live.
okay, I'm going to put on record. I learned streaming from Mr. Linus Sebastian when he does the WAN show.
Mm-hmm.
I learned it from watching you.
And I'm just saying, we're doing better than he is.
Yeah, that's true. And then we're like 400 episodes in, 5 episodes in, they still can't get it right.
No.
Ah.
Our audio quality is also better.
Yeah.
Shocking.
And we're mostly on time. Because we don't have a time schedule.
But don't do bad.
Well, yeah, we can't be wrong on time, really.
No.
We don't have
but
one.
they're wrong every time. Like, they're never right unless Linus isn't there. Anyway.
Your multiple jobs fluctuate too much for us to have a set time.
Yeah, it really does.
Like,
Yeah.
fortunately.
Yeah, in exactly 12 hours, I will be at work.
Cool. So,
48.
where was the first update?
Yep. And supposedly it's free.
No, it is. It's like
Is it
6 or 8 gig. It is.
Yeah, oof, it's nice. I think it's cool. I don't get why it's Tokyo. I don't get why they said that was a fan favorite. Who the fuck is that a favorite for?
Because it may well be.
Yeah, it may.
It may well be. Just because it's not for us doesn't mean.
I know.
Well, there's where was he set across 4 cities right now?
Yeah.
New York, Jerusalem, Moscow, and Tokyo.
Where,
Tokyo only had 2 episodes in the chapter,
where the other
so
has
it
at
made
least
sense that the next 2 episodes would be in Tokyo.
3. Yeah, it does. It does.
So,
But I like the idea that you're on a ship.
well, you defend the ship, don't
Yeah,
you? That's
yeah.
the end of Tokyo. You're
Yeah.
defending the cruise ship. So
Yeah.
the fact that you're now on the ship is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it, and I feel like it's gonna improve on the Tokyo a lot because
They've also included a new special infected.
yeah, the one with the thingy sticking out of it that could like.
I can't remember what
disease
it's called, but yeah, it's pretty much a boomer from Left 4 Dead, right?
you. No,
Or no?
no. Okay, what it does is
Oh, it doesn't stay dead, does it?
no, it doesn't stay dead either.
Unless you melee it.
Yeah, you have to melee. You can shoot it down, and then you have to go and finish melee, like glory kill ish.
Yeah.
And then, but if it hits you, it will hit you with like goo of some sort, I assume.
Yeah.
And then you have to like remove that. I assume there's press A button to remove,
Yeah.
whatever. And
How do you know it will be A?
if you don't do that, you turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
Instantly. Like,
Immediately as well.
yeah, it doesn't matter how much HP you have. If you've been down, you just turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
It's like an infector or something. Can't remember what it's called, but like that sound, because we actually talked about a while ago that okay, what are they gonna do with specials? Can they really add something more that isn't done before? I do that.
Yeah.
This specific type isn't done before.
No, and the instant down, regardless of what difficulty you're on, is a nice threat.
Yeah. Like obviously they're probably not gonna spawn that often on like lower difficulties.
Yeah, they might not at all. They could use the Guitar Hero approach. When you increase difficulty in Guitar Hero, that's when it adds the extra buttons in the game.
Yeah, it could be.
Because there's 5 colours, but the 5th colour doesn't come in until you're on the 2nd hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
Could be a simple thing.
Yeah, could definitely be.
Could be a simple. I think Billy's probably getting a bit bored because he doesn't play World War Z.
And he should.
So can't
Was
really
he?
input too much. But
That's fine.
the reason I wanted to bring it up is because it's on Epic and the DLC is free.
Good.
Free DLC in games, yes. GTA 5, one of the most successful games in the last decade, easily. All its DLC is free.
The most profitable type of media ever to be created.
And is free.
I think for an online-only game, like Will Z and GTA Online,
Yeah.
the online aspect, DLC has to be free, so you just don't segregate your player base.
Your player base.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because
fair
that
point.
is an issue.
And that's an issue. It was an issue in Battlefield.
Unless you go the road
Call of
of...
Duty.
Yeah. Is
The
it...
fucking remember the map packs?
Yeah, I do.
The second they came out,
Shit, yeah, and you can.
I bought one and just never played them out.
Yeah, because your friends didn't have them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really dumb.
Like another example of DLC which isn't free is on sale right now. By the way, Age of Empires 2 DLC is on sale too. It's like £1 something for the DLC.
Yep.
You get extra teams to play as in multiplayer, and you get single player campaigns and stuff as well. But if you don't have the DLC, all of the expansions, and you're playing online with friends who do, there is a rotating pool of DLC civilizations you can play that changes every week.
It wasn't too bad.
No,
Similarly to the way League of Legends and Dota work, where
I
the champions rotate every week.
like the way Star Wars works. If you end the DLC and your friends don't, you get all the DLC in that multiplayer session.
Yep.
Yeah, that works, and I like that.
I like that a lot.
I like that, but that's not sustainable for a lot of games.
Yeah, it isn't.
For a very slow 4x game, yes. Especially when it costs you 9 million quid an arm and a leg anyway, because it's a fucking palace on a game. Fucking
Paradox.
paradox. Dude, I was out late last night. Donkey, fix your hair, you freak.
I think it looks good.
Right, moving on.
Moving on up.
Whee! What? Fuck
We've only got one thing for hardware news.
Yeah.
There's one big thing really this week.
It's really.
My thing was boring, right?
Yeah, your thing was boring.
Watercolor has been a thing for a while.
So, the Google Stadia.
Yeah, so Google's confirmed
Stadia.
details of the brand new gaming platform, Stadia.
Or Stadia.
Stadia, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's Stadia, but I'm
Okay.
honestly not sure.
I think.
Stadia.
Okay.
I went to their YouTube channel and I'm pretty sure the guy said Stadia
Yeah, Stadia, right? That's what I
on
heard.
their YouTube channel. So
really
I'm going with the manufacturers. Like,
Go with it.
I think Stadia sounds better.
Yeah, it does. That's probably why I think it's Stadia.
100%.
Okay. So, what this is, if you don't know, it is kind of like the GeForce Now thing we talked about weeks ago, where you can stream your game, so you don't need to own a powerful PC. You only need to own a Chromecast or a PC that can run Chrome, or a phone. That is.
Who has the most powerful PC out of the three of us right now?
Me?
Is it you?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I beat you on CPU.
And RAM.
I has
Oh,
RGB.
yeah, but
I have RGB
There's
RAM.
RGB
of course,
RAM.
I beat you.
So then actually 10 gig there. But RGB.
who also just bought a Google Stad? The man himself on the left.
So do you want to see, I'll justify my purchase. I will do. If you look over there, I have a PlayStation 4.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
you do.
always have a PC, but I always have a current-gen console. Because I like sometimes just to sit on my TV over there and play games on
Just
that.
fucking chill out, yeah.
Just to fucking do something different.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Always have done. I've done it for years. So one thing that pisses me off with that thing is the fan noise.
Yeah, fuck me.
If you've heard Chris's, it sounds like a
Chris's.
fucking hairdryer.
Quizzes is
I
bad.
swear to God, mine's worse. I swear I will never turn
Yeah.
on.
That's really
Fucking
bad.
dreadful. It's awful.
That is a PS4 thing, though. My
That's
old
a PS4
housemate had one and same issue.
Yeah. Guess what? That's gone. My TV has a Chromecast built into it, so I will literally never have to hear fan noise ever again. Justified in my eyes. I don't want to buy another gen console. I'm not interested in the PlayStation 5. I didn't buy any games for that, really.
It's a Netflix machine, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's an FXP. And if I can have a subscription like they're going to do, it's a $9.99 subscription 4K HDR, which that TV is. And I can go play a game I just want to chill out on and not really worry about anything with. I'll do it over there. And I don't have to download anything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm no longer screwing Humble Bundle because I think it's just poor quality now. That's the £10.99.
Humble Bundle is so bad.
It's so bad
It's
compared.
terrible.
Like
Genuinely,
when IGN
Discord
bought
Nitro is just as good.
At some point, I'm just going to get all the keys I've got left. I'm on dump them in the free game track and just go out of the pit. There's a lot. I just never redeem them. So that's for £10.99 a month. I'll get a controller, a Chromecast, which I'm going to give my dad. He needs one anyway. And I've got 3 months of Pro for free.
Yeah.
And 3 months for a buddy or a friend. I can give away on the server or give to a friend in real life.
Yeah.
So that's why I've gone and got the Fans Edition. £119 of edition. Comes out November 20th or 12th.
£119 is not a lot.
You get the Chromecast Ultra, which is like £30. A controller, which is 60, and you get 3 months of. It's a no-brainer just to go fuck
So
it.
it's costing you £25. You know what I mean?
But the best thing is as well, I'll test it because I own Destiny on Blizzard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'll test it playing normally on my PC, and I'll run it, and I'll try on that TV with Stadia, and I'll tell you the difference straight away. Because I'll feel it if there's any latency lag. I'll feel it straight away.
Yeah.
So that's why I can justify it. But I think it's well worth £119 just to fucking punt if you've got the internet connection.
Yep.
That's the thing, yeah.
And the internet connection they are recommending for 720/30, they're recommending at least 15 megabits.
Yeah.
Which isn't a lot.
It's not a lot.
No, it's not.
I don't know. Well, it's not, but a lot of people fall into the bracket of, oh, I've easily got that, which they haven't because they have bytes and not bits, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So you can go to the Google Stadia website and do a connection test already.
Yep.
So that's already in place.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be latency.
My biggest issue with Stadia compared to GeForce Now, I actually have two issues. Issue number one is I have to buy my games again.
It's another store. Yeah.
I really don't like that.
So you know what? I can honestly see Google and Steam doing something together. Because it would make more sense for Steam to go, we finally have a partner to fucking offload some of this fucking hardware onto us. Because they've got to pay for servers themselves. It's pretty much expensive bit of Steam.
No, their servers is still going to be run there.
You're going to have to.
But to go full circle to what we were talking about last week, which is a similar topic, PCs are going to die out eventually. Yeah. As such, so will Steam.
They need to do something.
If they mix with Google Stadia, it's like, hey, listen, we're still around. We still do great deals for our games.
Exactly.
Yep.
Know what I mean?
That or they have to do the I think Nvidia has the upper hand in that sense because right now
they do.
It's like, and I know you can make but Nvidia still need to approve the game. Stadia also does. They are not gonna have every game that comes out just because.
Yeah.
So that's an issue. That's an issue both ways. But on Nvidia, I can download it now and I can start playing now without paying anything. I can't do that on Google. I can't do that on Google Stadia.
Don't forget you can do that now because it's still in beta. Also, they've always said they're going to charge. They're going to have their own store. The Steam stuff will come away and they're going to have their own store.
No, they backtracked on that. They decided not to. They decided that was a terrible idea, so now it's just Steam because they had their own.
You're still going to pay them a sub to use the thing.
Yeah. That's still that, and the price.
Not having to spend. I mean, how many games you guys got in your libraries? A couple of hundred minimum.
300 some.
Yeah, see, I'm in the realm of 300 and something as well, and that's low. We are not high on the top.
No, we're not.
We're not high on the Steam spectrum.
Nope.
I'm only on 201. Like I'm miles behind you guys, but most of them are AAA games, to be fair. But there's people who have got games in the thousands on Steam.
Yeah, and that's a lot of things to just leave behind.
A lot.
Don't think of it leaving it behind because you're not going to move over. Like I said, for me, it's not a PC replacement; it's a console replacement.
No, but we're talking 10 years down the line.
Yeah, we're talking like the future. Where
I hope Valve do something in VR and concentrate and don't always
that's the point.
VR.
But my second issue with this thing, and it really is an issue to me. And it's also because I like the high end thing. Right now, they're partnering with AMD.
Yeah.
No matter what card they put in there, like it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
I can outperform them.
Fucking video. Yeah.
On my GeForce now, which is the same price.
To go full circle back to Valve, as we know, Valve give Amazon probably about 3 bucket loads of money a month. I think that's a fair amount.
That's the technical term.
Yeah, 3 bucket loads.
Like, straight up.
Maybe 4 bucket loads, to be honest.
Yeah.
To run the service for them.
Yep.
What if Steam said to Amazon, "Hey, listen, you wanna, make a big thing, and we'll become a gaming platform streaming service as well."
Yep.
Amazon already have that with Love Film. Well,
which
is now Prime.
Yeah.
They have a problem. It's the GUI bit. So they have to go over by NVIDIA, which they'll probably go, no, we don't want to compete with anybody. NVIDIA's just ours. You have to use GeForce now. Or you put on AMD, so your stuff will look exactly the same as Google. There's only 2 options for GUIs. There's Google. Well, no, Intel. I'll tell you, it's Intel as well. Intel's the weird one. The one that unproven.
We don't know anything, but it's still Intel. Intel is the biggest of those 3 companies.
Yeah.
It is Intel. They are like Nintendo. They have money to throw away. They can just throw money at R&D. NVIDIA also has a lot of money, but not as much. AMD don't have any money at all.
Hey, Microsoft's going to have their own one as well. They've already said they're going to partner with Valve, just for Steam.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, cool. Microsoft also made a phone.
They bought Nokia and sunk it to the floor.
That's a point.
I'm not gonna. They also make laptops. How many Microsoft laptops do you see out there, Billy?
I've seen quite a lot of my jobs.
Microsoft laptop, not the Surface, the laptops.
Oh, I've seen them.
You see the real laptop with the weird hinge?
Yeah, these are business laptops, yeah.
It's a weird laptop. It's a weird place. Yeah. Fuck that. What I'm saying is, I think what could happen, because I know that Amazon has talked to NVIDIA before about this. If they could integrate the NVIDIA data centers into the Amazon data centers.
It makes sense.
That would mean amazing stuff, because then they could also partner with we all know that NVIDIA is coming out with a new CPU thing that Amazon could use in their Fire tablets and their Fire TV and their Fire whatever.
Oh, the Tegra. Yeah, them ones.
Yeah, the Tegra X2, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
And if Valve jumps in on that as well, because they, as Alex said, they want to stay relevant at some, I know Gabe could just be like, I don't need any more bucket loads of money.
Yeah, but he's not stupid.
He's not stupid.
I can see he's selling it.
He knows that the way it's running now isn't going to last forever.
No, it isn't. That's why he started Steam in the first place, because this physical thing is not going to last. It's dumb. The internet is the way, and people called him dumb when he said that. He clearly had the upper hand, and that's why Steam is number 1. They were the first to do it.
Can I ask you boys a question as well?
No.
What do you think? Okay. What do you...
Yeah, that's me. he can choose to listen or not.
So, what do you think the brick and mortar stores, gaming in the UK, I don't know what you've got in Denmark.
The same.
Still EB Games? Or GameSpot?
No, yeah, it's GameStop, and we had Game, but Game's dead.
What do you think those boys are currently thinking right now?
GameStop has been shrinking for years, and they're over here transitioning into more of a merch store, where you buy video game stuff and not video game. You can buy a console and some games.
The issue with that is Amazon.
Oh yeah, Amazon's gonna kill everything. Amazon
and Asda.
And who?
Now, you don't have Asda, but Asda's a huge supermarket chain. But they said COD Modern Warfare 2 when it came out, best example.
Was it like 20 quid?
You went to buy COD Modern Warfare 2 when it came out from any of the gaming shops. It's 45 quid, 50 quid.
59.99. They were always 60
For the
quid.
second one?
Yeah. Mate, they jacked prices up.
I got the console, that's why I but And then Asda were like, hey, listen, I know we're a supermarket chain. We've got thousands of copies of it for 25 quid each.
Yeah.
Come on down.
And people bought loads of copies of me.
Yeah.
And a game and trading them.
Because what a game gonna do?
Yeah.
They don't have the billions of pounds that Asda have got. They're not a huge supermarket franchise.
And Amazon can do the same.
Amazon can do the same. And you better believe it, Asda still to this day sell consoles and games, and so do other supermarkets. And that's not going to go away.
Yeah, they do
and the
the same
small
here.
gaming companies aren't going to keep up, and the brick and mortar stores are gone.
And also, I think that like GameStop for a while and still their online presence sucked so bad.
Yeah.
Then they were just assholes. Like, have you ever been in there? They don't know anything about anything.
Games bad. GameStation was good, even though they were owned by the same company. They were run differently.
Yeah.
GameStation had gamers in it.
Yeah. No. That was good. That was good. But we don't have
Game had really nice posh people for parents.
Yeah.
They had sellers in them. But to come back to your question, Billy, stores for clothes will never go away because plenty of people still like to go and try clothes on and look at clothes before they buy them, especially women, because women's clothes can be completely different.
Showroom.
With the sheer amount of clothes stages we've had in the UK with Topshop, Next,
Yeah.
Debenhams.
Some of the big ones, yeah. But there's things like Primark, for example, are always going to exist.
Oh, yeah, because they can sell stuff cheap.
With food, Amazon, well, for the last couple of years, been rolling out Amazon food, haven't they?
Yeah.
But again, a lot of people like to go to the shops and see the food and pick it before they buy it. So those kind of stores are still going to exist. I don't want to go into a game shop to look at a game before I buy it.
But Alex,
I'm going to go to YouTube to look at a game before I buy it.
But Alex.
Oh, and you know who owns YouTube?
Yeah, to your big boys,
And
Amazon.
then you'll have a big plain Albert and you go, oh,
No,
I'll
Google.
buy that.
Google.
Big
Hey,
plain
listen, dude, I
Albert.
had a heavy night.
Hey, it's fine.
But yeah, big plain Albert,
like-
like you're saying.
Alex,
Hey,
of course, brick and mortar stores not going away. Amazon is opening them in Manchester right now.
Is that going to run similar to Argos?
No, it's gonna. Okay, what is happening is there's no staff because staff is expensive.
So yeah.
So you're gonna scan your phone. You have a QR
So it's going
code,
to run the same as Argos, but better.
probably.
No,
I don't know.
no, because you'll still be a store with things in it.
Yeah.
You have your Amazon app on your phone.
You just
you
scan it.
in.
You go in. You pick up the stuff. You put it in your bag, in your purse, wherever you go. You walk out.
And it'll charge
It
you.
will charge you. It knows what you picked up. It scans you. There's cameras and sensors and waits in the shelves. It knows what you picked, what it cost, and will just charge your Amazon account.
What if you pick something up and put it down again?
It knows
It
you
knows.
do that. There's a weight in the shelf.
Even if you put it in the wrong spot, in the wrong shelf spot as well, it knows you pick that item out the truck and put it down. There's basically all the only stuff in there are shelf fillers. That's it. And I think there'll be robots at some point.
Yeah, the only safe there is at with the alcohol.
Yeah.
There's a guy that needs to actually physically check ID,
Well, yeah, obviously.
but like that makes sense.
And they will definitely have security in there.
Yeah, there's
Right.
also security personnel.
Yeah, there'll be a dude who's like, hey, listen.
Yeah, but there's not a cashier and stuff like that. So they
Because
say
what if you walk in without your phone? How are they going to charge you?
you
You
can't get
in
in.
the barrier.
What?
You can't
You
get
see,
in.
you know the QF readers you get on the train station.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same.
Barriers are constantly open until you scan in. It's one of them.
Oh.
And if you jump
That's
to
That's the question: when it breaks and it goes down, can you still go in?
Well, there's gonna be a dude there, isn't there?
But
Like your security guy is not gonna be a security guy. Your guy for alcohol guy is not gonna be a guy for alcohol guy. It's gonna be people who do all of those jobs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi, Lewis. Welcome to the podcast, dude. Thanks for tuning in.
So it's I think that's gonna be. I think it's amazing. I think it's a cool system.
It is,
Like,
but it's also a
what's-
terrible system
Oh yeah,
because it's less and less people with jobs.
it is.
yeah, we're one to the future.
You just all need to get.
It's not
my
the
job.
future. It's exactly what Argos did, but better.
Yeah, well done, Argos.
But like
So-
that's what I'm saying. Everybody should just get.
Argos was like a poor person's bingo. It was great.
You should just get
Yes,
my
I got
job.
that.
A robot will never ever be able to do what I do.
Jimmy from down the road went in the back
No.
and got this.
It's amazing.
It was like fucking what's it called? Where the the fake thing in America where they do the auction on the storage place, storage hunters or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, it's just like Argos was like that. You go in and you just open it, just open a box. This isn't what I ordered, but I spent 30 quid on it.
What? Sounds so dumb.
Argos box.
But yeah,
With the way Argos worked, you just had a massive warehouse in the back that you couldn't see, and it just had like a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
You go to the cashier. This is what I want. Here's my money, and then you go sit there and it'll get sent to you. Weirdest system in the world.
Weird. But like, I think Amazon would do the showrooms as a drone delivery.
Yeah.
When they get that sorted out, you will have delivery in 20 minutes. You don't have to take your clothes home. When women go shopping, they'll just go look at the clothes in the store, try it on, be like, hey, I want that. Use an iPad, because why would there ever be people in that store? Click, I want that. Amazon's gonna deliver it to you within 20 minutes, and it's gonna be in your home.
Yeah.
You don't have to carry it home. So you can bike into town. You don't need to bring your car. So we will sell less cars. People are gonna lose more jobs, and we're all gonna die. Amazon will kill us all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we got too efficient.
Really?
No, like straight up though. Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I feel like we spend a lot of time on the one hardware news.
Yeah, but we really went on that.
I know.
I love it when we have one topic up and then talk about 7, because Quiz has to like completely list it. I'm like, hang on, but they're talking about this now. But now they're talking about that. We just add stuff in all the time. It's great.
By the way, everybody should yell at him if he's not doing the bullet point things.
Yeah.
So, esports, Alex. Tell us all the stuff.
Esports. So last week, DreamHack started in Rocket League, and I weren't following it / weren't told about it, so I kind of missed out on that. So apologies. Two big things. The first is Immortals are rejoining the LCS as they've now bought Optic Gaming. So this, I don't know how this is going to affect things like CS:GO.
Have they bought the whole franchise?
They bought the entire franchise of Optic Gaming for somewhere between $35 to $45 million.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, if I get an estimate, that would be 10 for Optic. How's Optic worth that much?
That also, yeah, because they have Optic Gaming have teams everywhere. You've got to buy them. They'll get the players, all of the houses they own, all of the assets.
Okay, fair.
It's real estate.
Yeah, and all of the merch and whatever else they've got. Like
copyright, anything else, yeah.
But it also means that Immortals have taken on all of the debts that they have, such as the £8 million or something that they still owe the LCS. And I believe they're in Overwatch as well. And they've only paid 10 million, so there's another 10 million to pay there. Yeah. Yeah, it's 20 million to be in that franchise, mate.
That's so dumb.
So that's interesting. Also, Immortals, we applied for a franchise team when it came into LCS, and were told no. And they've clearly got the money, so we're in a money issue.
So why?
So
maybe they've got to practice. Yeah.
Maybe things have changed over the last 2 years. It was 2017 when it started. So but they're back. They're back in LCS, and they, as far as like I said, as far as rebranding other teams go, I don't know when that's going to happen. But the LCS rebranding will happen at the end of the year, because that's when the League of Legends World Championships will be. And it'll be weird if Optic Gaming have X amount of points, whilst the Immortals have X amount of points, even though it's the same team.
Yeah.
So, also returning to the LCS is Dignitas, which you guys probably know. Dignitas, huge gaming company.
Yep.
Like huge. And they're returning to the LCS after buying Clutch Gaming Spot, which is a relatively new big team.
Yeah.
Like Clutch Gaming are around in other games, but they're not massive. They're not FaZe Clan. Yeah, they're not FaZe Clan. Clutch Gaming have got a CS:GO team, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not Fnatic. They're not TSM. They're not this huge organization, but they are big.
They're not Cloud9.
I don't think Dignitas has bought Clutch. I'm pretty sure they just bought the LCS spot off them.
Okay.
It makes sense because Clutch Gaming were a fucking failure in the LCS. And again, the rebranding is expected to happen at the year because same reason. Again, sticking with League. Face It, who I love by the way, and we've delved in a little bit.
Fantastic.
And the LCS announced that they will host the first official scouting ground circuit, which is going to act as a qualifying event for North American scouting ground. So, at the moment, North American LCS is going through a weird thing because there's always been this, hey, people in eastern parts of the world are like really good at video games and we need to like import their players and stuff. But the best 2 players that North America had last year were both American. Like, and they were best performing by far, and they were rookies that came through academy teams, so Cloud9, for example. So I think this is out the LCS going, hang on, there's plenty of talent in America. We're a huge country. Let's do something about it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And faces are getting involved in it, which is great.
That's good.
Makes sense.
So it's good for upcoming players.
Yep.
It will definitely encourage more people to get back into League, I think, as well.
Yeah, I think
because your high-level players are like, hang on, there's more ways for me to get into a pro play. Okay. And to refer back to DreamHack, in Rocket League, Cloud9 apparently destroyed everybody in one. So that's what I got told, which doesn't surprise me because they are the top team anyway.
So, were they destroyed or did they destroy?
They destroyed everybody. They won.
Because we wrote Cloud9 destroyed at... Sounds like they were destroyed.
They destroyed at Rocket League. I never said Cloud9 were destroyed at Rocket League. Don't worry, Donkey, you're Dane. And that's it for esports for this.
Glad you say well done to Furia for beating Astralis on Nuke in the 3rd map yesterday.
Oh,
did they?
That's a thing.
Awesome
That's a thing in esports. I know about.
Furia,
I know about something in esports.
Fucking awesome.
Astralis is no longer number 1.
Number 4? Number 3? Number 4?
Doesn't count though.
Oh no, honestly, Astralis are terrible. I'm not being funny. They are beaten. When Fury beat them, they literally were stropping arms down.
That's because Astralis can't turn up to half the events that they want
Exactly.
to because they're not allowed to because of fucking Blast, bro.
They are number 2 right now.
Yep.
Right now, Liquid has 1,000 points and Astralis has
WTL.
758. And
because Astralis aren't allowed to go to events because of Blast Pro series, and that's why everybody hates Blast Pro, and that's why CSGO's been ruined right now.
Yep.
So I haven't really followed it. I've been watching these small things because they don't matter. Yeah, Team Liquid won their first event. Yeah, this is good because they're supposed to be the next big super team. But guess what? The other top 4 teams weren't there.
No, exactly. Like, no matter how well they played, everybody's gonna... Yeah, but no, none of the good
They're
players
ranked
are there.
number 1, but who have they been playing?
Yep. It's the
like,
same problem tennis had. Caroline Wozniacki, which is a Danish tennis player, she was number 1 for a while, and I was the only one saying, cool, but all the good players are injured right now.
Yeah.
She's been playing small, stupid tournaments nobody likes.
If we done a BBU running tournament, and everybody from BBU turned up, and I don't know, let's say fucking Lewis won because he's a skater and he's watching the podcast, so go Lewis, you won. He would be the best runner. He'd be ranked the number 1 runner out of people that turned up, though.
Yes.
It doesn't make him the best runner in the world. Just the best one that turned up to that event.
I know. And I know this list isn't...
So
obviously, this list isn't one event. It's all the events. But still, it's just...
It reiterates to me why Valve need to get back involved.
Yeah.
Involved again with CS. I'd be like, hey, listen, Blast Pro, stop it. You are not allowed to limit teams from doing this, and...
Yeah. It's
not fair.
But I think it is cool to see that they... Like, the list weren't a thing when Nip and... what are they called? Goddammit, Fnatic and Navi.
Fnatic.
When they were, like, good teams.
Navi is still good. They just brought in a new player.
Okay. When they were amazing teams and number 1 in the world.
They just got rid of Edward and brought in a new player. I can't remember his name. And he's Russian. And he's supposed to be good. And he's really, really fat. Which means that he's even better.
I don't know who it is.
What's his name? It's spelled weirdly and it's pronounced in a different way. I can't remember what his name is.
And what team you said it is?
For Navi. They brought in a new player.
It is... Is it... Bumble 4?
It's Boom BL4,
Yeah.
but I can't remember how it's pronounced.
Yeah. He is a fat Russian guy.
He is. He is a fat Russian guy. But
I'm a
they
fat
no
Danish
longer
fan.
have. So, Simple, still the ranked one in the world, still the best player in the world. Fact. Nobody can argue with it. He's amazing. Fuck off if you think otherwise, you're wrong.
I mean,
He has less of a person holding him back now because Edward's gone.
yeah.
All we need now is to get rid of Zeus, and then get rid of Flamey, and Simple might win something. Because he fucking should, let's be honest.
It's fine.
If Simple doesn't win a major in his lifetime, I will go to Valve myself and say, listen,
Give this man a trophy.
just give him an award. I think he'd go down in the Guinness World Records for being the best loser ever. Right?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Right. Move on from esports, let's go. I could rant about Simple all day.
Let's do that. Let's rant about Temple. I think we should talk about that Neo is now apparently signed officially with FaZe and not just a sub.
Who?
Neo.
Yeah.
The oldest player in CSGO. Oh, I don't think he's the oldest. He is old as fuck.
Who's it with now? Cloud9?
No, he's with FaZe.
I was with FaZe.
Yeah, he's with FaZe Clan. They've been trying to find a new IGL for a while.
Oh, yeah, they have, yeah.
And he was on trial, and now he's changed all his social media to their thing.
So, yeah,
He's probably there, which is cool. Cool. What have we been playing? Was this updated in any way, shape, or form from last week?
I think we're all playing the same game still.
Yeah, we're all playing the same games.
Yep.
It hasn't been updated, but
No.
I'm still waiting for 2019 to come out. I'm still hyped.
Yeah.
I haven't really played anything. I haven't done.
I've not been interested.
I played more.
You know what? I haven't. Billy, you need to lean back on me, Cam.
No. I forget I'll leave for that.
Yeah, I do too.
So I've been playing more at Plague Tale, so now I have more hours locked into it.
Are you playing that with the missus?
Yep.
How's that going?
Great. It's changed from when I first played it. So
LTD platformer.
no, it's less irritating now. There was stuff that started to bother me before with like you have to protect this kid, so the kid were there with you all the time. And stuff like that. They just changed the way you do. I won't spoil what happens. But like they changed it so the game better, and I love the crafting mechanics in the game is actually pretty cool.
I really struggle with crafting mechanics.
Yeah, they're not amazing, but I like that. Okay, you find these stuff. Like you get video gamed in the good way a lot in this game. As Kiri said, why is there a workbench in the middle of this church, Mike? You need a crafting bench to craft stuff.
Yeah.
Unless you upgrade this thing that we
games.
upgrade. Why is it the same crafting bench no matter where it is? Like,
Because you're getting video game.
you're getting video game. Why is there these random crystals and dust and animal hide all over? Like, because we need
Video
these
games.
materials. Like, it's just.
But it needs to exist.
Indeed, I was like, you need to exist. And he's like, yeah, but can't you do it in a... I'm like, yeah, there's games that do it different ways, but then it costs more to do it more seamlessly.
Not even cost. It depends what kind of game you're looking at. If you're creating a super intense, immersion-based, realistic, hardcore game for gamers, that's fine. But you want to make a game that you're going to sell to the masses.
Yep.
Everything's got to look the same because a lot of people play it that aren't die-hard gamers.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. Like.
And like, it also does that she can look and, oh, it's the workbench there.
Exactly.
every time.
Because she doesn't play a lot of games,
No.
so she knows what to look for.
Exactly.
So
that's... I
and
like,
there's a lot of people who don't like to explore in-game.
Yeah. And yeah, I like that you get rewarded for exploring in the game. You really do. But you don't have to. I like that. So yeah, I still definitely recommend it. It's a good game. And it only gets better.
Not really much to talk about then.
Nope.
See what we've been playing.
So, what's coming out?
You see 3 weeks.
So,
There ain't nothing.
we don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
You see 3 weeks.
We've got an inkling, right?
Yep.
Dead by Daylight 2 might be leaked at E3.
Yeah, we know that Cyberpunk is gonna get shown, and that some
Yeah.
people can play it, but only people who are people.
Only people who are people. Well, I'm fucked. I'm not a people.
Yeah, exactly. Only famous people. I know the fat guy on YouTube can play it.
Yeah.
Not you, the other fat guy. Boogie2988.
Is he gonna play it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like him anymore.
Why not?
I don't know.
Because he's not fat anymore.
No, his attitude's a bit weird. It's been weird for a while.
That's like.
Just something about him I just don't like anymore. I don't know.
I don't like his content as much anymore because he doesn't do the content I really loved because YouTube demonetizes him whenever he shouts.
True, yeah. That might be actually, I don't know.
Which is really annoying to me. I loved him. I loved his Francis character because he was like the voice of Reddit, the voice of rage, the voice of like, fuck all you EA people, and like he would just like swear and shout and be the frustrating part of the internet. And I like
Borderlands 3 will be at E3 as well, won't it?
Yeah.
Borderlands 3. We'll probably see more of Modern Warfare.
Yeah, probably. I hope to see something from Bethesda about like the next Elder Scrolls.
Why? I generally don't even care about Bethesda anymore. I haven't for a while.
Because more Elder Scrolls mean I sell more PCs because people are like, oh my god, I remember this.
You don't need to though, because it'll be on Google Stadia.
Breaking A.
Will that have mod support?
Probably. Yeah, they'll
How?
sell. Pay for.
Okay,
Pay
so it's
for
gonna
every
be paid
mod.
mod. I feel
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
gonna buy it on Steam and use Nexus.
But I think that Lewis reminded me of actually, that you guys might not know. Age of Empires 4 is getting made.
Yeah.
The remastered version of Age of Empires 1, 2, and 3 are all coming out at E3 as well.
Yeah.
So that's something to look forward to. It's a game that's been played for 2 decades, and it's still got 12,000 concurrent players on Steam.
Yep.
And most of it's played on Booble,
Yep.
which is a game server hosted site.
It's like GameSpy.
Yeah,
When that
like
was a thing.
GameSpy or Games Ranger or anything.
I mostly use GameSpy.
I don't give a shit.
I do. Fuck you. Okay, so
Um,
with G3, we will know more about what is happening.
I have 3 arms.
I mean...
So yeah, we don't really know too much. E3 could show some stuff. I'll watch the highlights at some point.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it next week. So-
Game deals. There's surprisingly amount of game deals on Steam. I couldn't list them all here, but I found the ones I found most interesting.
Game.
So on Steam, we have Skyrim Special Edition, which is 40% off, which means that it's now £17.99. Doom, the new one, not the old one.
£17.99. Aww.
It is.
No, it's £17.99.
99 pence.
That's dumb.
That's not dumb.
You are all dumb.
Just because you only have one form of currency.
No, we don't.
You do. You only have crowns, and that's it.
No, we also have euro.
No, you don't.
Yes, we have ears.
I've used your stupid money with holes in.
I've got
don't.
some of it still.
We have we have like half a crown.
Mm.
So it's still crown.
No, it's an euro.
It's
No.
half a crown.
No, it's an euro.
Sorry.
You're a fucking ewer.
Where's my wallet? I'll show you.
You built Billy's ass just went all over YouTube. Great.
Could it?
I don't have one of those because they're worth absolutely nothing and nobody uses them. It's worth like 5 pence. Anyway.
Doom 25% off, £11.24. Prey 2017.
I don't know. It said that, so I was like.
Was there a Prey 2?
I think there was. I think this is a reboot. I think that's why.
That's 50% off now for the tenner. Divinity
Oh,
Original
okay.
Sin Enhanced Edition is 70% off at $8.99. All of the Baldur's people thingy got sales on at the moment.
Yep.
So all the free. So head over and buy some if you haven't already. Great games.
Yep.
And Dying Light is 66% off at £8.
I think that's a good price for that game. It takes a while to get into. Like the intro, it's way too long in that game.
Especially if you've got to do the intro 4 times.
Yeah, like it is when you actually get into it. I also played this game with my girlfriend, and she also liked it.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Head over to Uplay. We've got South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Spelled butthole very wrong.
No, it's not butthole. It's butthole.
90%. It's just a $5. I guess that's a good price. I don't know. I've not played it.
If you like the first one, you will like this.
Is that a follow-on to Stick of Truth?
Yeah.
So I'll probably play it then, to be honest.
It's and they updated the combat mechanics, so they're a lot better now.
Cool. And the Stick of Truth is also on sale, 80% off for £5.20. And Ghost Recon Wildlands for £14.
That's a steal.
That is a steal of a game. I still haven't beat that, and I still stand by my point that it is one of the best games I've played.
Yep.
It is a little bit repetitive, though.
Yeah, it's from...
Billy, have you played much of Wildlands, Billy?
I got about a quarter of the way through and then got bored.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I can.
First Assassin's
Creed. I don't play Assassin's Creed for the game. I play for bullshit.
No, but the very first Assassin's Creed was great because it was different and new. However, every single assassination was go sit on a bench and listen to somebody. Go steal from this dude. Go stand on a viewpoint. Every single assassination was the same 3 things.
It's all been like that.
They've incorporated an extra thing each time, though.
Yeah.
And to me, Wildlands is very much that same feeling of go do this exact thing
Again.
Yeah.
And then again.
It's in a different place on the map, but you're doing the exact same thing. So, yes, good. Yes, repetitive.
Yeah, and just the multiplayer aspect is just cool.
Yeah, it is, though. We've spoke about that feature a lot, though, in previous podcasts. So
I'm not going to go into it.
Battlefield 5, 60% off, $21.99. That sounds expensive for the game that I've heard is shit and nobody plays.
Yeah.
Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition, 75% off. Apparently, people still play Titanfall 2 because of Apex, but now Apex is broke. So, it's not literally broke, it's just garbage.
Yeah.
I played Titanfall 2, it's awesome.
Some people, and I think it had a single player mode as well.
Yeah, single player, multiplayer. Yeah.
It had a horde mode as well. Fuck you, Billy.
Some horde modes I can stomach.
Fuck you.
If you head over to Epic, which we've been using more lately because of World War Z,
you can Anno 1800, which you will also get on Uplay if you buy it there because it's a Ubisoft game.
Oh,
so fair. In case the Epic Game Store dies, then you will still own the game on Uplay.
That's cool.
Which also means
Subnautica. What's Subnautica? That's the submarine thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's where you crash. Your spaceship crashes on an island that is 99% water or something, and you have to build a U-boat and like live and build an underwater base. It's a survival game.
That sounds fun, but I guess I could.
Some people like it. I don't.
Apparently, it's really pretty though, right?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
There you go. 28% off anyway. It's pretty good. Kingdom New Lands is free right now. It's also on Discord Nitro. We'll go more into Discord Nitro in just a sec because we're pushing it. It's great. And on GOG, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is 50%.
Yep.
For 12.14.
Yep.
Dead quickly then, just to touch on Nitro. Discord Nitro has been around for a while. We've tested it. We've now got it. There's a bunch of games on there, which you get free as long as you're sub to Discord Nitro. Things like Bioshock and 1 and 2 Remastered are on there. Metro games. And New Donkey mentioned Metro because great games. There's a bunch of really fun indie multiplayer games on there as well. Try 3's on there. I think those 3 are going to play it at some point. There's so many games in there that you can definitely just jump into and just have a laugh with.
Yep.
And similar to Twitch Prime and Amazon Prime and whichever one you want to call it.
Yep.
If you get Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch sub, as you know, which you can go give to a streamer that you follow. You can also do something with Discord Nitro. If you get Nitro, then you can get a free boost. You can use that on any server you want. Hopefully you do to support us in that way.
We right now have 5 right now. 5 boosts right now?
Is it 5 or 6?
6 I think now. Adam boosted us last night.
Yeah.
So 5 boosts.
And there's different levels of Nitro boost, which makes the server better for everybody.
Yep.
So if you do have a spare boost to use, we'd really appreciate it. We can get vanity URL links. We can get server banners, better audio quality for everyone, actually, which is a huge thing.
I actually think we got that now just because of level 1.
You get one for level 1, but that doubles at level 2.
Yeah, like it gets a lot better. It's level 2 gets to the point where I would actually tell
what we're offering, anybody who does give us the boost can send us a custom emoji that you'd like us to add to the server.
Yeah.
And that can be of anything, providing it doesn't break our rules.
Or Discord's terms of service, obviously.
Which is part of our rules.
It's part of the rules or just a welcome message?
It's part of our rules. Has to be. Otherwise you can't use Discord. So, Nitro, use it, awesome. And I'll definitely play a bunch of games with everybody who wants there. So much on it, to be honest. Like, so much. Yeah. Billy and I were going through it before, and the list just seemed to go on.
Yeah, it does. Cool.
That's it for game deals. That's pretty much it for the podcast, except for a clip of the...
Which works this week. I just need to see how it works, okay? Let's see. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. So, but... Shut up. I have a plan B. You ready? Fuck you guys.
Come on, plan B, me.
Smoke stick on. Boss.
Hey.
The audio? I mean...
Yeah, I'm hoping.
No audio. Wow.
Nice.
You literally was a palace. The mic audio.
My YouTube.
It's only playing on YouTube.
You doing that disgusted me. Anything I've seen.
I'm gonna watch it again.
If there isn't audio, I'm really.
There probably is.
There is. I heard it. I've got my YouTube on.
Okay. Because I was like, it really should be.
So unless you two have anything else to add, I think we're done for the week.
Yes, we are.
Don't want to add anything, Billy?
Oh, no, I'm good.
No, in that case, thanks to everybody who tuned in. Thanks to everybody who watches the VOD. As usual, if you've got any suggestions, feedback on the podcast, how we've done it, what you'd like to see, what you'd like us to talk about, give us a message, let us know. We'll crack on next.
Tell Chris that he should do all the stuff.
And yeah, tell Chris to do all the stuff. Thanks, guys.
Bye.